I had a lady that cuts my hair, and she went through a divorce. And afterwards, one of the things she said to me is, I learned in life that I'm holding myself back more so than anybody else.
Yeah.
I thought it was, my former spouse. I thought it was this or that. But then when the reality hit, it's a lot of times taking ownership of the fact that, hey, either I'm the person that says I can or I cannot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably, to your point, you picked right up on it. The thing I spend the most of my time on as a coach is looking for, I've become a quick study at finding the limiting beliefs people have when they frame reality through a binary. One of the best ways to find it is when you use the word can't, don't, always, every, never. Anytime you're using those phrases, you've lost nuance in your thinking and you've painted yourself into a corner where you can't change, or where reality is fixed and there's nothing that can be done about it. And as soon as the penny drops that, wait, that would be evidence of a limiting belief. Rather than saying, I'm not a morning person, I'm bad at names or silly things like that. He's like, well, historically, I've had a challenge getting up earlier in the morning, or, I could work at finding better ways to remember people's names. You lose the I never can do that. Everybody else always does this. And every time I do it, it goes that way. Stop it. Think harder. There's a way out of that. And once for your person you just mentioned, it finally clicked like, wait a minute. I was telling myself a story and that was a crappy story. There's a different way here. And I just hadn't seen it before because I was stuck in the rut of thinking a particular way. And once you're willing to break up with that, or you replace kind of this fixed thinking with two majorly important virtues, humility and curiosity. Wait a minute, I don't know everything. And so I wonder if, maybe I'd run the thought experiment. There's no penalty for it. Maybe there's a way I could get in shape and do a mountain bike race in my 80s. Maybe there's a way I could lose the weight, or maybe the body does know how to heal and it's just going to take a little bit longer. And I wonder what it would take to find that. Once those thoughts click, it's so much easier. And you realize, geesh, I've been stuck in this limited thinking for decades. It's so much fun to break up with that, because what you see, instead of this, dark cloud of possibilities, you just see vistas of too many things that you actually have to get choosy. Like, gosh, I could accomplish any of that. So what do I want to do? And finding what really lights your fire